Relax. We're doing great. It all will pass.
On today's episode, we discuss how COVID-19 has delayed our favorite movies and probably some of yours. He's Jay. I'm Alan. That's Ben.
Three bros with three opinions all about movies.
This is Movie Jabs.
Let's go.
All right, so clearly COVID-19 has affected the world.
Sucks.
Yes, it does.
Oh my God, it's ruining it.
What it's really ruining is movies. It's destroying movies.
Do you remember what it's like to go to a movie theater? Because I don't.
No.
I forgot what it's like to go and buy a ticket and a large Pepsi and a large popcorn.
Pepsi?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I get the slushies.
In a movie?
Yeah, I
The
love
little,
them.
the polar bear slushies?
There's no way you finish it before they melt.
It's even better. At the end, then it's just Coke.
Yeah, there you go.
Best of both worlds.
All right.
Yeah.
It's the best of both worlds.
All right, but so COVID-19, aside from destroying everything, it's destroying our favorite thing, movies. And it's really screwing with me because the one thing I've been looking forward to since I was a prepubescent boy was
Yesterday.
yeah, was
Back in 1942, what movie
back in
was out?
1942. You ready for it?
I can't wait.
I already know you know what it is.
I'm at the edge of my seat.
Oh my
Is
God.
it Tom Cruise and
Yes, Top Gun.
every video?
I now hope that movie never comes out.
I hope you all die. I hope you die right here in your seat.
Every video has to have some kind of Top
I hope
Gun
you
or Tom
die
Cruise
in
reference.
your seat
I know.
right now.
I would have never guessed that.
Okay, so Top Gun 2 was supposed to come out this Christmas time, December 23rd, and I was more excited than I've ever been excited about anything in my entire life. When I saw that trailer come out and I watched it and I made my kids watch it.
Oh, so by the way, he has 3 kids.
Yeah, I made them watch it. I glued their eyeballs open and sat them to the chair, and I got chills. I mean, and you can make all the faces you want. I know that you got them too.
Get your
I
hand on my face.
know that you got
Get
them
your
too.
hand on my face.
Don't deny it. Did you?
Get.
Yes. Top Gun high five.
That's Top Gun high five.
But we gotta go around the back. Yeah, it's around the back. Oh, that's
I'll just
awkward.
sit here. And...
That's awkward. But anyway, so now it's
I like
pushed
it.
back. It's pushed back all the way to July of 2021. It's like July 2nd or something.
Yeah.
And that was like stabbing me in the heart with the most poisoned, disgusting.
So that's a good 7.
knife
That's a
you could
good 6.5,
possibly-
7 months ago pushed back.
That's a long time. I don't know how Tom Cruise could do that to me. Why
just
would
care.
he do that to me?
I'm sure he texted you and said, "I'm sorry, Ben, but this is gonna get pushed back."
He didn't text me, and I'm mad.
See, that's why it hurts.
It does hurt.
So, other than Top Gun, is there any movie you're upset about?
I mean, yeah, but let's keep talking about Top Gun because nothing else really matters.
No, I'm ready to move on.
No,
I'll
I'm
say,
not ready to move on.
we're
I
ready
wanted
move
to
on.
see.
Look, Top Gun 2 delayed. Not much you can do about it.
How excited were you to see Miles Teller play Rooster, Goose's son,
Well, here's my thing.
Did you see the complete title of Top Gun 2, though?
Maverick?
It was Top Gun 2, Maverick Dies.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. There's no top spins.
I don't know.
There's no
man.
top spins.
You'll see.
No.
He actually dies while he's inverted.
Miles Teller.
Yeah.
While he's inverted. Miles Teller better not be throwing any dog tags off of a ship.
I'm
off
telling
of an
you.
aircraft carrier. No, sir.
It's gonna be Rooster who chucks him out there, too.
No, Rooster ain't going to be chucking nothing.
It's going to be Rooster.
No, sir. No, sir. Okay, anyway, so another movie that
We all knew that was coming. That was like a given.
6 minutes of Top Gun 2.
Right. It's
Well, we can
unbelievable.
make the whole video on Top Gun.
Well,
too. I mean, Top
we're
Gun is
not
life.
going. We're not going to.
All right, so another one that's pretty close to Top Gun for me is Ghostbusters Afterlife. After the abomination of a remake that came out a couple of years ago, we're not even going to discuss it. We're not going to cover it. We're just going to say abomination. I was pumped when I saw the little teaser trailer for this that come out where we know the whole cast is returning and we know that the new cast is going to be pretty good. Paul Rudd's going to be in it. Guy's hilarious. He could.
Paul Rudd is funny.
Yeah,
I
Paul Rudd is
do love
hilarious.
Paul Rudd.
I get
Yeah.
some giggles out of him.
Yeah, and
Paul Rudd.
then Finn Wolfhard, Stranger Things.
Okay.
Stranger Things. He's the main character from Stranger Things.
Okay.
Yeah, and all the kids in Stranger Things. I mean, they're all good.
I feel like they're all getting roles now.
Yeah, they're getting skyrocketed. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're getting
Catapulted.
thrown all around.
Trampoline.
So Ghostbusters Afterlife
Stranger
is supposed to
Things.
be.
Yeah.
You done there?
I think he's done.
Okay. Yeah. Ghostbusters Afterlife is Finn Wolfhard's family. They move into a town and they somehow discover that they're linked to, they're related to some of the original Ghostbusters, and it's them finding their way to that. And then who knows what happens? And I'm super pumped for that. It's going to be awesome.
Well, I feel like they're gonna carry on with that and make more after this, but yeah.
Well, they better.
All right, well, that was aggressive.
Yeah, they better.
All right.
There better be some slime under New York and a painting that talks.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, but then the third one for me, I'm kind of disappointed, and I'm not so necessarily disappointed because it's one of those movies that's out there and it could suck like the new Venom creation sucked. Morbius, Jared Leto.
What?
Morbius.
Oh, I literally thought you said Morpheus. I was
No,
like,
no,
they're making a
Morbius. We're not talking about the Matrix. They are releasing a new Matrix, but Morbius. It's
what that is.
Morbius is a Marvel movie. and
Shocker.
Marvel, Top Gun.
Yeah.
Top Gun, Marvel, Top Gun.
If they ever put Tom Cruise in a Marvel movie,
Oh my dude,
brain would
Ben,
explode.
Ben would die of a heart attack.
I would
Yeah.
explode.
He would die.
I would explode. But anyway, so Morbius.
especially if he's
it's-
naked. Too
Don't
far?
tease me. Don't tease me. Don't tease me.
Maybe just socks on.
don't tease me.
Yeah, you come sliding in like risky business.
Risky business. Oh,
with a Thanos glove on, just sliding in.
bro, if they made Risky Business 2 right now with Tom Cruise, I'd be so excited. But anyway, so Morbius is interesting
Shocker.
to me because they're taking a villain this time, and Morbius is a villain that was created, I think, around like 1971, and he was one of Spider-Man's first enemies and stuff. And
Wait, is that the guy with the globe?
no,
All right. Took a shot in the dark. Missed.
yeah, by a mile. Anyway, so Morbius interests me because I really
Shot
do
in the
like.
dark, missed.
I really do like Jared Leto. I think that
Oh, he's in this?
yeah, he's Morbius.
He said that 10 minutes ago.
Did he?
Rewind.
I blacked out.
Rewind
sometime.
it
Yeah,
back.
well, they really missed the mark with Joker. And
Oh, yeah,
Jared
I would say
Leto.
I didn't like that whatsoever.
No, and it
All
was
right.
terrible. And
Yeah.
and I want to erase that from Jared Leto's history. But he's done a lot of good movies.
Yes.
And he was great in Fight Club as a supporting character.
Outsiders,
Outsider's really good.
great movie that he did.
Yeah. And he's just a really good actor. He's a method actor. He gets way deep into his roles. And, you know, I'm not really big on 30 Seconds to Mars, not, you know, into that whole whatever you call that kind of music scene. But he's good. And I think this is going to be interesting because they're making a movie finally about a villain. And, you know,
Well, I think they already did that. It's called Venom.
no, Venom is also an anti-hero. He's kind of a mixed thing.
How do I talk to you about comic books?
Yeah, anyway. So, but,
I don't know
but-
why you try. I don't
but
know why you
Morbius-
I don't know why you ever butt in.
I don't know why. I don't know
You
why.
see what I'm doing right now?
I don't know why. I
See this?
question
It's
him.
called silence.
Yeah.
And you just let him
Yeah,
talk.
Just let
sometimes.
him talk. Yeah.
Morbius kind of, you know, when he originated, he was just a villain, and I'm hoping they stick to the villain aspect with this because later in the
touch
years in Marvel, he kind of became an anti-hero. He did some stuff with Ghost Rider. He did stuff with The Thing, but I just want to see how they take this. I want to see how Jared Leto takes it, and I think it could be really, really good. It has a lot of potential. I hope it doesn't suck. But those are my three biggest misses that 2020 has missed because of COVID. Who wants to go next?
You want to go, bud?
I'll go.
Go for
I
it.
only have two. I only have
You got two?
I only
All
have two. My first one is The Conjuring. The Devil Made Me Do It. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. If you ever seen the Conjuring movies, which I'm not sure, have you seen them at least, Ben? I know
I've
Alan's.
seen, yeah.
I know Alan won't watch it at noon on a sunny day outside. So
So he won't watch it with ultraviolet lights blaring in his face.
I cannot stand
Okay.
horror movies.
Well, this is a great series.
I can't
They've
wait to
all
watch
been-
it and review
I've loved
that.
them all. They've all been awesome. And the next one is just going to be, I think, just as good as the other one. So I'm looking really forward to it. I love these movies. My second movie.
When was it pushed back to?
Oh, yeah, that's right. So it's pushed back. It was supposed to be out September 11th, 2020. So next couple
That's
months.
not a good date to release a movie.
I know. But
They
then
shouldn't
Well,
release any
it was
movies on that
called
day.
The Devil Made Me Do It, so it's kind of like
it got pushed
Yeah, I
back.
still wouldn't release
So it
it
got
on that
pushed
day.
back to June 4th, 2021. So like
literally
9-10 months.
almost a
Yeah.
year.
So basically to all the way back till next summer, which I mean, it is kind of, they usually do come out in the summertime, but
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a horror movie. This is summer, October,
Yeah.
summer to fall. Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
but I'm really looking forward to that. The next one is the Many Saints of Newark, which if you know anything about The Sopranos,
So I agree. I'm looking forward to this.
this is going to be a great movie. This is supposed to be a prequel to the actual Sopranos series. And the young Tony Soprano in this movie is actually played by James Gandolfini's son.
And he looks.
Which
It looks just like
Yeah, he
him.
looks just
He
like
looks
him.
just like
He looks
him,
just like.
which is awesome. And then also in it is John Bernthal.
Yo.
He plays I think he plays
Punisher.
yeah, I think he plays Tony's dad, I believe, in the movie.
Punisher.
So this is going to be
Marvel Punisher?
Yeah.
this is going to be a great
he's
movie.
also
It-
he's Shane in Walking Dead.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
a lot of good things.
yeah.
he's-
So if you've liked the
I
Sopranos
love
series
that
at all,
shit.
this is going to be a huge movie. It's going to be awesome. It's actually, I think it's still written by David Chase, who actually wrote the Sopranos. So it's the same people involved. It's going to be a great movie. I am
Pauly
1,000,000% looking. I don't think so. I don't think
They're
most
gonna have
of-
like a younger Pauly.
I see them, but I don't believe them.
yeah. They're gonna have younger, pretty much everybody.
I would love to see what Pauly's like.
right,
Younger.
right. I didn't see like all the cast members yet. Though I just know like the main people. But yeah, everybody's gonna be. It's gonna be awesome. So if you're a Sopranos fan, this is like mark that on your calendar. I'm super bummed that this is pushed back, but
Yeah,
I still
Sopranos-
can't wait to see it.
Sopranos definitely is in my top 5 all-time favorite TV series.
Yeah, me
So
too.
that's September 25th to now March 12th of 2021. So another 6 months.
That's ridiculous.
And this guy who hasn't seen The Sopranos just
Yeah, it just blows my mind. How have you
I
not
don't-
seen The Sopranos?
I don't know what he's been doing with
So,
his life, but
I've
he hasn't
not-
been doing it right.
I've not seen it, but so basically, wow, shocker! You're mad about Marvel
And Top Gun.
Top Gun, and you're mad about Sopranos being delayed.
Well, it is
Oh,
it's
What flag is that?
I don't
It's
know
an
if
Italian flag.
Yeah.
So
I am so shocked by
it's
these.
not even about that. This guy who I made, I was like, dude, you have to watch it. He sat
Oh,
down,
yeah,
he
yeah.
watched it, and he's like,
Do you
dude,
wanna
it's
know why?
absolutely
Do you want to know
fantastic.
why I don't want to watch Sopranos? Here's why.
Because it's so good
No,
that you're
no, no.
afraid that you're gonna be disappointed.
100%.
I nailed it. And let me tell you,
This is why.
Hey,
Everyone,
let me tell you, you won't.
Everyone
No,
tells
you won't
me
be.
it's
You
like,
won't.
oh, it's the greatest show of all time. It's this is that. I heard the same thing on Breaking Bad. I tried 3 episodes in.
No,
Breaking Bad has nothing on that.
No.
I get upset when people compare The Sopranos to Breaking Bad.
No, they're not alike
What
all.
I get that, but what I'm saying is, everyone says, "Oh, Breaking Bad, great series. Oh my,
It's okay.
9 out of 10, 10 out of 10."
No.
3 episodes in, I fell asleep. I'm like, I can't do it.
It's okay.
So now everyone says watch The Sopranos. I don't want to do it because if I start watching it and I don't like it, I'm like, well, now I'm still the eyeball out.
You're the only guy who's like, hey, by the way, this is the greatest thing ever, and you're like, nah.
Yeah, and could you imagine
Again,
bringing it
people
bringing
say
it to the movies? How amazing that would be.
Yeah, this is gonna be fantastic, and you need we're gonna make you watch the whole series before you watch the movie, obviously. But
I mean,
you're
well,
gonna get
yeah,
on it. You have to get on it.
I'm gonna
It's
have.
that the time has come.
I do have HBO Max, so I definitely can watch it.
If they released the Sopranos movie, what's it called again?
The Many Saints in Newark.
The Many States in New York. If
I
they
Molti
released that
Santi di
today,
Newark.
this would be the first guy in line popping hydroxy
Chloride.
chloride.
Yeah.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
I'd put it in
And
my
he'd be
in my
right
slushy.
Put it in
In
his
your,
slushy.
in your melted
Yeah.
slush.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd melt it in some butter and put it on my popcorn. Heck
Make
yeah,
a little
man.
ravioli and
Yeah. Good to go. I'd love it.
Put a little calzone.
I
for
can't
you.
wait. I'm so
All right, so
pumped.
those
for
are
this.
you only got 2.
I know you're
That's
pumped.
those. Yeah,
Those are the only 2 you care about.
those are my biggest two. Like these are the ones that like I've marked on my calendar. Like these are the movies that I would see the day they came out.
I know you care about Top Gun.
I do, but I
Well,
know
I'll
that's
say-
yours,
but-
and
but we knew
that
that
keeps
was
getting
yours.
pushed back so much that I'm like,
Yeah,
it's-
it got pushed back 3 times already.
yeah.
Like 3. I mean,
Tom,
Listen,
you just-
obviously-
It's hurt
he
me.
knows
It's already
that.
hurt me a couple of times. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna let it
obviously he
do
knows
it
that.
again.
you know, as much as I hate that it's being pushed back, Tom just wants to release it at the perfect time
Okay.
when he knows it's going to get.
I don't think
the
Tom has anything to
best
do with it,
exposure.
but that's
I think this is
You
more Rooster's
judge
decision.
Tom.
This is more of Rooster's decision, but okay.
Rooster can get into a flat spin, and they can pop
You know
the
what
green smoke in the water.
I love how
You-
passionate Ben gets about these.
But the thing is, he wouldn't say that to Goose's face though.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, see,
I'd give him a big old bear hug.
see.
I'd
right.
say, "Goodness gracious."
Alan, are you on to your terrible movies or what?
Yeah, so I got 3 terrible movies that I'm kind of excited for. So number 1, you guys know I'm a huge Bond fan.
Yeah.
So they got pushed back. The original date was actually April 10th of this year, and it got pushed back to November 25th.
James Bond. License to kill.
But I think it gets delayed again.
You think so?
I don't think-
it's 2021. You think?
So Yeah, it's supposed to come on November 25th of this year, 2020. I think it's pushed back until April of 2021. And the reason I say this, I don't think theaters are going to be opened up at least worldwide in 20 or in November.
No.
And I think with a movie like this, with a budget of I think it was $250 million, I think they want every possible theater open.
Yeah, and it's going to be
And Bond is a huge name, and this might be Daniel Craig's last
one,
movie,
right? Yeah.
And I think this is
It
number
is.
5.
He already
for him.
confirmed it.
Well, he already
Well,
said last time that he wasn't going to do it. During a press conference, he said, "I'd rather slit my wrist with this piece of glass than do another one." And this is his other one.
Wow.
right. So there's been a lot of controversy with him, right?
Exactly.
And
So
he's tried to move on from being James
Why?
Bond.
Why? Why is he
was-
hated so much?
He just says that it's a dark character. It took a dark spin towards the last couple movies.
James Bond's a dark character.
The last couple of films have been more dark than previous ones. Yeah.
Yeah, they got away from.
they kinda-
they
they
got
kinda-
away from the campiness.
Well, they kind of dive into like his family background and like he's kind of depressed now. It's a long story. Basically, I think Craig is done with that. And he wants to do other stuff.
Well, when you've
So-
done 5 of them,
And he's been
that's a lot of
Bond. He's been
movies.
Bond for I think 14.
Yeah, since
I think
2006.
14 years now. So it's a
It's
long, time. So is his last one? I don't know. This
Probably.
is number 27 in the series. I think.
Before you move on, who do you think would make the next great Bond? I have an idea.
I honestly don't know. So I've thought about that, and I don't know.
I have an idea.
Who you got?
Tom Hiddleston.
Tom Hiddleston. I can't put a face to it, but then
Loki, bro.
what? All right, I'm gonna skip that. Of course, you'd pick a Marvel guy. All right, that's fine. So look, next movie. I'm mad that got pushed back. It's Tenant. So we reviewed the trailer.
Tom Hiddleston.
Stop bringing Marvel and everything. So it was supposed to come out August 12th of 2020. Got pushed back to September 3rd.
I like how I
You're
didn't
talking
get that
about
question.
Tenant, correct.
First of all, I'm just gonna jump. I didn't get that question for who I'd want to see next Bond, but that's okay. Move on.
Which one?
No, move on.
No, but okay. Let's pause on Tenet. Who would make a great Bond?
Joe Pesci.
This is what.
Oh, does he not nail every role that he does? Does he not nail every role? Okay.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine Pesci coming in? What is he? 5'6", and you're saying
And a half.
Yeah, and a half, and you're saying in
He could wear the lips like De Niro.
the name's Bond, James Bond, in a Italian accent.
Yeah.
Silly. All right.
It could be Joe Bond.
It'd be Joe.
Hey, it's James Bond, the wet bandit.
Yeah. They call him Joey Bonds.
Joey Bonds,
Joey Bonds.
I like
the
that.
wet
I like
bandit.
that. I like that.
Defeated by Legos and Macaulay Culkin.
And instead of a martini, it was just a plate of spaghetti.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Pesci, if you're listening, sign up. Next one, I would say Tenant. It was supposed to come out in August of this year. It got pushed back to September, so not that long. I think that gets pushed back again because this had a budget of $200 million, and I think for a movie that has such a high budget, they want it in theaters. They don't want to do a streaming only movie.
Yeah.
So same as Bond, basically.
Same as one.
Well, you have to with the big budget movies. Big budget movies have to get pushed back
think you
until
have
they're
to.
open.
Exactly. That's
It's
why.
just no other
that's why I
option.
think Top Gun. That's why I think that's why they said, you know what, 2021. We're not going to risk it. We're going to say 2021 because that is a huge budget movie.
I'm just gonna hit Tom up in the DMs and he'll just send me a
All
link.
right, perfect.
Okay.
Last one, not big budget, but Quiet Place 2. I know I've been saying I hate horror. I loved Quiet Place. I thought it was great. It was John Krasinski. He's one of the stars of The Office. He wrote it and directed it.
It's because it
And-
wasn't scary. That's why you like it.
Well, there you go. So I hate horror, but I like
I
Quiet
just
Place. It
want
wasn't
to say,
scary.
if you were in Quiet Place, you'd die first.
I can be quiet.
I don't think
And
so.
his wife is in it as Emily Blunt. So
Yeah, Emily Blunt's really good. I like
she
her.
is, yeah. I love the first one. So the second one I was really pumped for. It was supposed to come out September 4th, and it got pushed back until April 23rd. So I feel like every movie that gets pushed back, they're getting pushed back like 8 or 9 months.
But you're looking.
yeah.
There's gonna be what I'm also looking at is there's gonna be a lot of movies released
That
in
was
March
my-
and April. March and April, there's like all these big blockbuster movies.
But even,
Yeah.
I would say from March until September of next year, there's going to be like a just blockbuster after blockbuster.
yeah,
It's kind of what Jay just said.
that's pretty much what I said.
Oh my God.
So you just take what I say and repeat it, except in
Next episode,
not as a strong
there'll
voice. or-
be 2
strong
jabbers
posture.
here, not 3.
All right, but yeah, so with all that said, those are our favorite movies that we're looking forward to that
have been delayed.
COVID has destroyed. But let's delve into a little further. Has COVID killed the theater experience altogether? Do we think that the movie theater
Are you saying
is
for
gonna be-
2020 or
no, in general
going on?
Going on, because they've had so much success with the release to direct to streaming stuff where you pay the fee and just stream it. Like,
So
I know when Trolls 2, you guys don't have kids, so you don't know, but Trolls 2 came out and they made so much money off of that. So much money off of that. Did you pay to watch it through streaming?
but I also think it's because when you, correct me if I'm wrong, but when you rent a movie to stream, you're only renting it for, I think it's like a 48-hour period, correct?
Yeah, it's some time period. Yeah, sure.
So-
but that's longer than if you went to the theater.
See, I
No,
thought
it is.
I think that also might be different though, because it might be easier for parents being at home
I was
to
gonna say,
toss
for-
the kids
for
on the
kids
couch
movies?
and just
Well, not
buy
only
it
that, we've discussed it before.
rather
When
than taking them
when
out.
I
It's more expensive.
When
to
I
take
take
them
my
out.
family of 5 to the theater, I'm dropping more than $100, and that's
I just
for
want- I
very
wanna know
limited
why
stuff.
We're not including the family of 7.
Yeah.
But that's weird to me, but it's fine.
Well, you guys are my other family that I kind of don't tell my wife about.
All right, well,
I
there
mean,
you
she
go.
knows you exist, but she doesn't know the
So-
full details. But anyway, so I pay more than $100 when I take my kids out to the theaters, and when I'm at home, Trolls 2, what is it, $20, $30 one rental? That's the
Yeah, I
price
think
of
it's
one
20
movie
bucks.
ticket for a family of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And it saves me a ton of money. And I'll be perfectly honest, I think movies look better on my Samsung LED whatever
Yeah,
screen
yeah.
than they do in a theater, but
Oh, they definitely do.
I miss out on the experience.
Yeah, I think most people go now to the movie theaters for the movie theater experience.
Yeah, and
the
I
big
miss
big
that.
surround sound, the big screen, and now
It's an event. It's
Yeah.
it's different from I'm on my couch. There's nothing to do. Let me just press a few buttons. It's a going out event. I feel
well,
good.
now you're getting these movie theaters where you press the button, you have a waiter, they come, you can get food, you
the
can get
chairs,
drinks.
dude,
Yeah, I mean,
love those.
it's great.
The first class seat chairs.
The seat
it's
literally
great.
reclines back.
It's great.
Oh,
That's why I think it'll never die because they've upgraded so much that you're not going and sitting in a crappy seat for 15, 20 bucks.
I don't think they'll ever die for a thing you said literally before that. It's the experience of leaving your house. So it's
Yeah.
it's not
it's
like
the getting away from everything.
exactly. It's not the let me sit on the couch and watch a movie for the whatever time this week or
No,
this
no,
month.
no.
It's literally
it's an event of let's get up and do something.
Well, exactly. Let's do something. Let's go to a new place and experience something new. Exactly.
But I do think that COVID has made a drastic change in this industry where we're probably going to see a lot more direct to streaming videos and maybe a hybrid of where you go to see them in the theater, but you can also stream it if you want to.
So I wouldn't say that
What a say.
COVID.
No.
I wouldn't say that COVID killed it, but I would say like you said it perfectly.
it's changed the game.
It's modified it.
Yeah, it's changed the
And
game.
I would say for the lower budget movies that get released directly to like streaming, I think those will do better. Now, like
we just talked about 2 of them, Old Guard and Greyhound.
correct.
Old Guard and Greyhound, both good in their own right, but they would not. I don't think either one would be successful in the theater.
Exactly.
This is something we're not going to know for at least like a year because they'll know
I
what
think-
numbers
yeah.
were projected and what they were supposed to get rather than what they ended up being with these, two, Amazon or whatever
Netflix.
Netflix releases.
Hulu, whatever.
Yeah, you'll know they'll know the projected numbers and what they got versus what they would have been in theaters. They'll know, and you'll see a lot more straight to home if they actually if it's actually
Again,
beneficial.
I
to
think
them.
those lower budget to medium budget movies will go straight to home, but those high budget movies like Top Gun, Bond, Tenant, I don't know how high budget the Saints movie is.
It's not.
So-
It's not going to be high budget, but it's going to be definitely that's going to draw
It's
on a very large
that
crowd.
movie
it's a niche, but it's a
very focused.
it's a large
There's
niche.
it's a very
got a cult
yeah.
following.
it's got exactly.
But I think those movies, I think you want to wait until the theaters are opened up because they're gonna draw big crowds. They're gonna draw those huge markets, and they're gonna have those huge payouts. So I think those are gonna wait. That's why they're gonna delay for so long.
Yeah.
But I mean,
All right. So COVID.
What do we know?
In summary, COVID hasn't necessarily killed it. It's definitely changed the
100%
game.
change it. Yeah.
It's changed the game, and I agree with you when you said that the lower budget movies they're going to be more successful streaming. You got Old Guard, very successful on Netflix. You got the other movie. What was it?
Greyhound,
Greyhound. But there was another one with
King of Staten Island.
no, that Well, it was a house. I don't know how successful that, but they're very successful.
Well, I
when
would
they
say
go streaming.
it was streaming. I would say it was successful.
Yeah, so these are their lower budget, very action packed. Like, hey, it's Sunday, I got nothing to do. They're gonna do well there. But
I agree.
like you said, the movie going experience is never gonna go away. That's not gonna die.
I don't think
Everybody
it can
loves
die.
it.
Yeah.
Kids
It's-
love
it's
it.
an
Kids,
it's an escape,
kids get
exactly.
thrilled to go do that.
When I was 13, it was a Friday night. It's like, let's go to the movies. Like I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
All right, so let's review real quick.
What did you do at 13?
Let's get back to movies.
Movie night.
You done reminiscing there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, so let's review real quick. My movies were Top Gun, Ghostbusters, and Morbius.
All right.
I would have included Tenant in there, but you wanted to cover it, so it didn't. Your movies were?
The new Bond movie was No Time to Die, Tenant, and then Quiet Place 2.
And I went the new Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It from September 11th to June 4th, and The Many Saints of Newark from September 25th to March 12th.
And you were too
2021.
embarrassed to admit that you were really looking forward to Mulan.
I was gonna say he did have a throw in there, and it was Mulan.
Sure.
All right.
All right, we're out.